you know what? In my opinion, Honda don't make a bad car. They don't have a single car that I could say, yeah, I wouldn't buy that because of that. Not one, and that includes this latest HRV, the Honda HRV. This is the 2025 HRV. Have you ever wondered what it stands for, HRV? Because I did, but I looked it up. Guess what? It means High Rider Revolutionary Vehicle. Sounds something like from the 90s. Well, in actual fact, it was from the 90s because in 1997 at the Tokyo Motor Show, that's what they called this car, the High Rider Revolutionary Vehicle. Revolutionary, man. Great name. Honda do have some strange names for their cars, but who cares? At the end of the day, it does what it says on the tin. In 1999, Honda then introduced an all-wheel drive version of this car, and it's just gone on and on to be success after success. It's had 3 generations, a number of makeovers, and quite a few facelifts. Sounds a bit like my ex-wife. And now in 2024, last year, it reached its pinnacle. 139,000 cars were sold in 2024. So there's something pretty spectacular going on with this car. The public love it. Let's find out why. Let's take a look around it, see what the different options are when you buy one of these cars. And at the end of the day, what it's like to drive. Is it value for money? They're the main things. Well, that's what I'm going to let you know today, and we're going to find out so you can judge for yourself whether you want to go out and buy yourself a Honda HRV. You're watching me, AJ, on the Player YouTube channel. If you've never seen what we do before, then feast your eyes for the next minute and a half on our little promo video. If you are a regular subscriber or you come to the channel quite often, then guys, you know exactly what to do. Skip to the next bit. And for the rest of you, I'll see you in a minute and a half. This is how a car should sound. Listen to this.
I didn't really push it either. I was just having a bit of fun.
Oh, really? So there you have it, guys. The Ferrari Roma, my birthday present. Here we go. We're going to meet the crew and hopefully get to take nice, a real one.
I think it makes a good work.
Let's go.
Nice to start.
Nice to see you. Show us your big chopper, your helicopter. So here we are, the Morgan Roadster. Where we're here for the Swiss Squad Show. And guys, guess what? It's another morning here out in sunny France. Check out under the bonnet of the HRV and see what engine and gearbox configurations are available. The bonnet release catch is down here in the driver's footwell. It's a single pull. Just above it, you will see, is the fuel filler cap pull as well, which is quite handy when you're jumping out. The actual release catch is right in the middle there. So if you see the Honda badge there, put your hand straight in. It's slightly down a little bit and you've got to push it to the right. There's no gas struts with this. You've got to push this up, but it's not that heavy, so it's all right. Honda have given you a nice little stay here. It's got a little sort of rubber piece here because this does get very hot when you've been driving about, especially on a hot day like today. You locate it in the little square section up there like that, pop it in and it's nice and safe. Right, really nice and simple. All 3 trim levels on this car get the same engine and the same transmission. So the engine is a 1.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine. It's a full fat hybrid. So you have a certain amount of electrical energy power that you can drive around on just electrical battery power, which is great. So consequently, the car gets a couple of little motors as well in order to power you around on electrical energy. Combined, it comes out to around 129 brake horsepower. Now, I know what you're saying, oh, it's not a lot, is it, AJ? It's not exactly going to break the sound barrier, but this car wasn't designed to break the sound barrier. It's to get you from A to B very comfortable and nice and quiet, and that's exactly what it achieves. 0 to 60 times, however, around 10 seconds. Still not bad. Top speed just over 100 miles an hour. Now, I said they get the same transmission, all three trim levels. That transmission is called a CVT. I'm not calling it a gearbox because it's not a gearbox. It's got infinite number of gears because that CVT is called a continual virtual transmission, or variable, depends which way you look at it. So continual variable transmission. So what happens is, very, very basic here, extremely basic, big pulley, large wheel, accelerate, wheel pulls apart, band pulls apart. Decelerate, wheels come back together, car slows down, and it changes the gears through. So it's got infinite number of gears, but that really helps with the economy as well, because this car, believe it or not, will give you between 40 and 60 to the gallon. And trust me, it really does. When we get it out on the road, I'll actually show you how good this car is. That means on a full tank of fuel, you're going to get around 460 miles of range with this car. Simply fantastic. Now, the only thing I think I would have loved to have seen one of these cars is in all-wheel drive. Unfortunately, they don't do that as of yet. That's of 2025 when we're filming. Now it's just a front-wheel drive car. But at the end of the day, it packs a mean little punch, this engine. HRVs come in 3 different trim levels. Entry-level car is called the Elegance, and it starts at around £32,000. It's not bad. You get a good bit of bang for your buck for the money, but we'll check that out in just a minute. Your next level up is called the Advance. You get a few extra bits and pieces, but price goes up to £34,000. And top of the range cars, the all singing, all dancing full kit and caboodles, start at around £38,000, which still isn't bad for the car that you're getting. Cars are available in 7 different colours, and guess what? If you like sage green, it's included in the price. It is sage green metallic, and believe it or not, I think it actually looks quite nice. The other 6 colours, you're going to be paying an extra £700 to £1,025 extra for. So just beware, especially if you like red or white, because they are the £1,025 extra ones. Let's find out exactly what you're going to get for your Elegance trim level. Elegance level cars get an attractive set of 18-inch diamond cut alloys. There's a pair of rain sensing wipers, and all trim levels get LED running lights, headlights and fog lights. Round at the back there are some attractive smart LED clusters linked by a central LED light strip. Privacy glass all round comes as standard. So does the front and rear parking sensors that also have built-in Honda Sense, which will warn you of traffic and pedestrians when you're reversing or parking your HRV. Entry-level cars also come with a handy pair of folding-in mirrors that heat up in the winter. Inside up front, the Honda HRV is elegantly designed with soft fabric seats, some nice accents, as well as a leather multi-function steering wheel. All Honda HRVs are equipped with keyless entry and keyless ignition. There's hill start assist and a handy hill descent control button, which allows the car to autonomously take over the car going down steep hills and slippery descents. All HRVs get a 7-inch multi-info display cluster, and on the right hand side of the steering wheel you'll get adaptive cruise control, a speed limiter, lane keeping and distance controls. There's dual zone air climate control, a rear view parking camera with crystal clear vision, and the front seats get a 3-stage heating system. In the centre you get a 9-inch TFT touchscreen, which incorporates a sat-nav system, a DAB radio, Bluetooth connectivity, Android Auto and, not forgetting, Apple Play. However, if you want some floor mats with your HRV, that's going to cost you an extra £135, and a wireless charger will be an extra £365. This is such a good car. I'm going to go even better than that. This is a great car. It's so comfortable. It's a pleasure to drive. I can't really enthuse any more about the Honda HRV. It just does everything it says it's going to do and more, because things like economy, things like the seating, the position, the driving, where do you want me to go with this? It's an amazing bit of kit, and definitely you've got to get out in one and give one a test drive to appreciate the quality of the product. There you go. Let's go back to what I just said. Economy, over 56 to the gallon. 56 to the gallon. That's simply incredible. And don't forget, I'm not driving this like you would drive it if you bought it. I'm testing it. I'm putting my foot down. I'm driving it around like a journalist would. I'm not driving it like, you know, if I was using it on a day-to-day basis. But it's just simply a pleasure, and giving me 56 plus to the gallon absolutely nails it. Peripheral vision, all-round vision, fantastic. Look at that big screen at the back, lovely big mirror. I can see when I'm reversing. I've got the beepers, I've got the camera to help me, massive great mirrors here, everything adjustable. Okay, so this is the base model. It doesn't come with the electronic seats, but it does get heated seats. It does get a heated steering wheel and bits and pieces like that. The bang for your buck with the actual entry-level car, the Elegance, which is what we're driving here today, is phenomenal. I think when you start adding in packs to the other car, you know, you go to not a rival, we can't call them rivals, but another option, shall we say, there'll always be packs. There'll always be things that you have to add on to get what Honda give you as basic. And that's where I think that Honda have nailed the HRV and the CRV, both of them. They're incredible bits of kit. And also, when you're driving the car out on the road, it's a good looking car. It looks lovely. People are attracted to it as well. So let's talk about a couple of the technical bits and pieces. On the car itself, you do get lane keeper, you get lane departure warning, you get distance, you get the cruise control. It's all here on the right hand side of your steering wheel. Very simple to operate as well. Just click and touch and push and away it goes. It's so simple, and it comes up in your nice digital cluster at the front here. Love that digital cluster. You've got this big TFT touchscreen in the middle here. Nice and easy. Look, it's a touchscreen. It's touchable. I haven't got to lean forward and look down. And the best thing of all, when you come to changing the temperature, you've got knobs, guys, and you know I love a knob. You can't beat a decent knob in a car. Careful where you're going with that. What I'm saying is, though, you haven't got all that silly touch stuff trying to find the temperature and turn the fan up and turn it down, and it's just so simple right at the front here. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, you thought I'd forgot that, is all your media controls. Again, very simple to use. Forwards and backwards on your track change or your station change. You've got your volume adjustment on there. You've got your Ask Honda button on there. You know, hey Honda, where's the nearest burger bar or whatever? Or hey Honda, I need some petrol, where's the nearest and it will direct you. And you've got the sat-nav built into all that as well. It's all ticking boxes for me. And then down here, you've got the driver mode button. Now the driver mode button basically gives you 3 different settings. When you click it, you've got economy. You can hear it beep and it will come up with a little visual display in your dashboard there. And then you click up once more again, you go into normal mode. And so let me just explain. Economy will give you a little bit more bang for your buck when it comes to the regen, because don't forget, this is a full fat hybrid. It relies a little bit on the coasting and the braking to put residual energy back into the battery, and that keeping it in economy when you're around town is a very good idea, because it will give you the maximum regen. Go into normal mode when you're driving on normal roads. So if you're going on a dual carriageway or a motorway or a long journey, it's nice to have it in normal mode. Traffic economy, normal mode when you're out on the road. And finally, you've got, I'll push it up one more, sport mode, and now you get full bang for your buck when it comes to the power in this car, which is okay. Let's just keep it as okay. But you think about it, this wasn't designed to do 120 miles an hour. It wasn't designed to do 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. It does exactly what it was designed to do. It's comfortable, it's practical, it's versatile. And at the end of the day, I'm really starting to believe that when you look at the options out there, this is a value for money car. And I can see now also why it is selling so many cars. That 139,000 units of last year, simply incredible. But the car itself, yeah, definitely. Get out, give one a test drive. Let's go to the summary. In the back of the HRV, there's a reasonable amount of space, 319 litres with the seats up. I managed a full set of golf clubs and a trolley without folding the seats down. However, once you've folded the seats flat, and they do go completely flat, you get a decent 1,289 litres of space. That's enough to fit a bicycle in with the front wheel still attached. It's easy to load too, with a virtually flat load lip at the back. Under the floor, there's a small handy box where you can store all your bits and bobbies. In the back for the passengers, it's super comfy. There's room for 3 across, but not for any length of time, maybe a lift home from the pub. There's no aircon in the rear, but you do get a couple of vents that you can position or turn off the airflow. There's a couple of USBs for charging on the go, and the back seats get an armrest with 2 cup holders built in. There are 2 ISOFIX points either side for the kiddie seats and recessed seat belts. All round, there's plenty of headroom and loads of foot space. Definitely worth a test drive, the Honda HRV. It's been fantastic this week. The practicality, the economy, I mean, even just looking at it, it's a really nice looking car, and the comfort, just ticking all of AJ's boxes. However, it might tick all my boxes, but it might not tick your boxes. You need to get down, give one of these a test drive, get it out on the road and feel for yourself. Go through all the various options with your Honda salesperson and you'll see what I'm talking about, that this is a fantastic value for money car. It totally shows it as well, because when it comes to some of the other cars that this is compared to, you're getting so much more bang for your buck, because the other cars might give you a lower entry level price. But as soon as you start adding on things like folding mirrors, adding in things like heated front seats and keyless entry and stuff like that, you start going up in price, which brings this into a bracket where it becomes far more viable. It's also a much slower depreciation on the value of this car compared to its rivals as well. So that makes the PCP cost lower and ultimately the resale value higher. So all in all, this car is really ticking quite a few boxes. Warranty wise, okay, so you get a 3-year or 90,000 mile warranty. But at the moment, if you buy one of these, Honda are doing a special deal. You can top that up to 5 years for no charge whatsoever. And they'll also throw in free servicing for those 5 years and roadside assistance. You get a 12-year paint warranty, well not paint, corrosion warranty, that's under the paint, and a 3-year paint warranty. So all in, this car, in my books, it just nails it. You've been watching me, AJ, on the Player YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe and comment. If you've got a comment about this car, you've bought one or you're about to buy one or you've got a question, stick it in the comment box. That's what it's there for. Don't forget also, there is a subscribe button down there. You saw at the beginning of the video, we don't just do car reviews, we do a lot, but there are other things that we do. And if you leave the bell sign unchecked, you'll get regular updates of all the videos that we put on the YouTube channel. So if you'd like to subscribe, go ahead. And also, I'm gonna ask one little favor before we sign off. Give us a thumbs up, guys. I'd really appreciate it. It's not just me, there's the crew, there's the edit team and everybody. That thumbs up doesn't get us a bonus or a pay rise. What it does give us, wait for it, is a pat on the back from the boss to say job well done and keeps us all in a job. So just by you thumbs up in, you know, it's going to save young David or whatever his name is who does the cleans the tea cups back at the ranch. Going to save his job. I'm only laughing because we don't have a David who works here. It's actually Bethany, but she's lovely as well. Anyway, let's carry on, because if you thumbs up, I'm going to give you something in return. I'm going to give you a copy of the Player, because we're not just a YouTube channel. Don't be stupid. Do you think young Bethany would work for just a YouTube channel? Of course she doesn't. We're a much bigger company. We are part of the Player. Now look, I'm going to hold one up now by the magic of edit. There you go. So I'm holding up the Player. It's a 224-page men's lifestyle book. No, it's not a men-only book. That's completely different. It's a men's lifestyle. So ladies, feel free to read it if you want to, but it's going to be geared more about our sort of lifestyle. So, for example, I'm going to show you the pages flicking through now. We do cars, we do bikes, we do holidays, we do interviews, food, golf, spas, everything, you know, all the lovely things that us guys love is in that book. It's yours, free of charge. No, no, no. I know what you're saying. Oh, we'll get my hands on those lovely big books. No, you get the online version, which, just to let you know, is exactly the same. There's no difference. They're identical. But the online version is far more practical, and you don't have to carry it about with you, and it doesn't take up space on your coffee table or on your bookshelf. So you can go online. You go to www.theplayer.co.uk. Sign up, name and email. Don't want to know your inside leg measurement, how big whatever anything else part of you is, or how many times you've been married and how many dogs you've got. I just need your name and your email, and you can access that completely free of charge. You can download it, you can get on it online, you can turn the pages. It makes a lovely noise when you turn the pages. I love that. You can literally zoom in and read everything, see all the pictures. And as I say, for watching me, AJ, on the Player YouTube channel, you get that totally free of charge. Guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next week with hopefully something as gorgeous as the Honda HRV. This is AJ signing out.